Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity. Last episode, we managed to make our way towards the Abbey of the Fallen Moon. Did a little bit of exploring around this place, and we've snuck in under the impression that we're supposed to be here. We're the Tidecaller, allegedly, according to what they believe. Now, after looking through this place, getting, Maneha's set a whole side quest settled, and further convincing them that we're supposed to be here, we still have one more thing to do, and that is the, what is it, the tide? No, not the tide. The rising tide? Yes. I believe it's called, we need to, complete the rising. Something like that. Which involves basically going downstairs into a bunch of halls where people lose their minds, or memories at least, and basically get rid of all of them, somehow. And we also need to find something called Andra's Witness. So we'll do that. First things first, Maneha leveled up. Let's just toss a quick level onto her. We'll save up those points. I think the max level is 18? Let's see. What are we going to give her? Blooded? Nah. Wild Sprint, Threatening Presence. Sickened whenever nearby. As long as they're stationary. Let's see. Heart of Fury, Dragon Leap. Leaps into the air and crashes down on foes. Ooh. Anyone who hits them will cause damage back. That's pretty good. I think we'll take Barbaric Retaliation. That I like. Now then, we need to go downstairs to the Halls of Silence. There's two entrances. Well, we've got one entrance over here. Let's try this one. Maybe this is the one we're supposed to go in. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, we're in here. Let's start hunting. This area is forbidden. Kyoto granted me leave to walk freely. So it begins. You may continue, Tidebringer. Be warned, the low tide have been in the halls of silence for a long time. Their minds are not sound. Your presence may provoke them.
Mind your center. You always knew this time would come.
I've seen the other side, brother. I'll find its waters again, warm and soothing.
Indeed. Okay, that door's locked. We'll come back to it. I kind of want to try and find the other entrance, which I believe is over on the west side here. Okay, some stews. Wave-crested key. That'll probably be useful for something.
Make sure they receive extra. I'll not let them fall into the goddess's embrace with empty stomachs.
I can do that.
Their supplies are
settled.
bountiful, sister. I have seen to it.
Okay, and there we have that. Okay, the key we have probably goes into the northern side. Let's try taking a look on the southern side here. A thin layer of frost sparkles over the store of bread and cabbages. Ramparts of the Abbey. Okay, I'm pretty sure that leads outside. So everything on this side of the door is, it's basically the area where people are not affected by anything. So I guess this is another way you could try and sneak in. The massive coppery bones encased under the ice seem to be part of the hips of a giant skeleton. Yes, we've seen indications of that. That appears to be everything. Yep, wave-crested key. Let's head in. Oh, need to wait for the entire door to go down. Very slowly. There we go. Let's see. An acrid and pungent smell climbs up from the depths of this pit. Do I know you? Forgive, goddess. Clumps of moss, frozen under a layer of slick and green slime, build up between the stones. This door is sealed shut. I'll try the door in a bit. I'm curious if there's anything over here. And it appears there is. Hovering over a skeleton half trapped in ice, a faint trace of essence lingers in the cold air of the cavern. Reach out to it. You let your soul envelop the essence. Memories spread in a thin mist under you, dim and torn, their scattered fragments floating like motes of dust under the twilight. You're walking into an oblong chamber. The stones of its underground walls glisten, still wet from the floodwaters. A hand clasps you on the shoulder. You hear her whisper, "Arthrek, I don't want to look." The memory vanishes, and now all you see is a slab of stone. You're staring at it, just inches away from the wall. Your fingers trace circles on it, digging into the moss that clings on its weathered surface. You're not sure how long you've been touching it. Perhaps you've always been. A scream jolts you. Its echoes thunder throughout the halls. Your ears hurt, a pain that digs deep, burrowing into your head like a twisted dagger. You run. Others run. You don't know them, but you can't remember them, but somehow you take comfort in their presence. Yes, they will help you with the pain. The noise. You'll kill it. The anger of the memory subsides, and now you're sitting down on steps carved on rock. Dozens of skeletons lie below beneath frozen water. Their jaws hang open, silent. Yet, what's that? A low rumble, gargling, growing, deafening. You snap your head to the side in anguish and see it. The water rushing down the hall is pushing you in a torrent of white foam. You fall. Your mouth opens to shout, but your screams are muffled as it fills with water. That's more than a little concerning. Arthek's Cord. Extra move speed and interrupt when endurance is high, interrupt when not. Interesting. We've got a ring of deflection. Sure, why not? What do we have down this path? Ah, this, yeah, that led to the cliffs. This is the other way we could have gotten in. And we've got spiders. Go ahead, kill all the spiders, please. Nice, easily explained. Why are you not attacking?
Let's go.
Why are you not doing anything? Why are you on defend self?
Let's go.
I have no idea why that is happening. There's no reason for it to have happened. And that one's beyond our reach somehow. I don't know how. Despite the icy sheen that covers these webs, their threads gently vibrate at the slightest disturbance. Okay. So, looks like we've only got one direction we can go, and that's through this gate here. Oh. No! It hurts! Make it stop! My head, the noise, stop it! Oh dear. Didn't see this coming. I think it's pretty clear they didn't like the noise. Finish off the monk, please. Yeah, they didn't like that. I guess the suggestion of the screaming there would have been the big hint.
I've explored tombs less ominous than this.
Indeed.
Who's there?
This door is sealed shut. Well, someone is here and wishes to speak. Ferentis. Let me loot these things. I'll drop a quick save, and then we'll speak with this person. See what they have to say. Alright, Ferentis, what do you have to say? Tufts of downy gray hair sprout from the back of this man's scalp like shrubs. His lower lip curls inward over a row of teeth that appear to have mostly fallen out, and a musty odor hangs about him like a fog.
Is that you, Edith? I thought I'd lost you. I called for you. I wanted to search, but the blizzard lasted days. I'm so sorry.
He extends a hand in a gesture of apology, but then the fingers curl and he draws it back. He squints, as if trying to see you better.
But wait. We did find you. When the thaw finally came, I saw you rigid, frozen. You cannot be Edith. No, we are in the Abbey. Gift bearers. And you must be the Tidebringer.
His eyes widen. Correct, I am the Tidebringer.
Then listen well, Tidebringer. Kauto does not know what he asks. Nor did I, when I performed the Tidebringer's duties so long ago.
Really now?
The halls of silence. They take our minds, memory by memory. It would be peaceful, we were told, like going to sleep. Look around you. We, the low tide, who have been sealed down here all these many years, do we seem at peace to you? We are lost, terrified.
Your order actually attacked me at the door.
Few of us know friend from foe anymore. I may be the only one left who can still speak for us. They are peaceful in their hearts. It is this place. It has confused and agitated them. Please forgive them.
Who are you?
No one has asked me in I don't know how long. Who was I? I was the High Abbot, wasn't it? High Abbot. Ferentis. That was me. Or the one before me, if not. No longer, though. I am just another brother of the low tide. I remember a woman. Was she my wife? She had curls in her hair, and she spoke softly. What became of her? I carry so many memories that I took from strangers who wanted to be rid of them. I don't know what's mine anymore. And there are so many holes. Every image a blur or a void. Would that I could be free of this place. Free to make new memories. To know who I am.
What is it that the Tidebringer is meant to do?
The Tidebringer comes to replace the High Abbot. The ritual is called... It is called... The Rising. Yes. We carry so many memories. Tragic or dangerous some. We live above for a time, devoted to Andra. Then we come here to forget it all. Wash our souls clean of the memories. When it is done, a Tidebringer is summoned. Those above the high tide, they become the low tide. It means they are brought here to the halls of silence, but not before the old low tide are removed, drowned in a flood, and swept away. The rising.
I see. You did not choose to be here.
Did we? We did. We chose it when we thought it was our duty, and that it would be peaceful. But the more we forget, the less we understand. Every day something familiar becomes strange. If I had known, I'd never have accepted my assignment to the Abbey. Nor would many, I suspect.
He made his choice when he was of sound mind. He's not himself anymore. Better to finish the ritual and release him back to the wheel.
So says Maneha, the woman who wanted to forget something from her past. What is it you want from me?
There is a relic, an aspergillum, it was called. What was it?
He thinks for a while with a pained expression, his lips mouthing words.
Well, it doesn't matter. It controls the floodwaters, but also the outer floodgates. Andra's Witness. That is the name. It is down here, but I don't recall how to reach it. The High Abbot knows. If you can find out from him, you could set us free. Open the gates. We would leave in peace and finish our lives in dignity.
Are you certain it's wise to release the low tide in this condition?
We are all so old now. There is little damage we could do in this state. Once we are free of this place, we will be able to make memories again. The confusion and paranoia will pass.
I'll see what I can do. Ferentis
Use
nods
the door
absently.
behind me. Safer that way.
Safer, huh? An acrid and pungent smell climbs up from the depths of this pit. Oh, that's what he means by safer. There's a bunch of monks around here, sneaking around.
Dead on!
Oh, hi! How did you do that? I guess these guys can teleport somehow.
Let's go!
Okay, there goes that cipher, and... Come on, finish off that monk. Please. There we go. Okay. Beyond the door, you catch glimpses of shapes in the darkness. Wails and whispers, faint and erratic, echo from within the sealed halls. This door appears to be barred from the inside. It does not budge. More monks. Well, monks, fighters, and so forth. Aloth, are you not actually attacking? Are you in the defend... Oh, you're in defense self. Why? Is everyone? No, that can't be the case. There we go. Low-tide paladin, that's
it!
good. Use this, please. Okay, that gets a shortcut back. Why can't I interact with that one? Also, something here I can loot. May as well. I can't interact with this one for some reason. I don't know why. Beyond the door, you can... Okay, glimpses of shapes. The door is sealed shut. Different scenes of an ocean shoreline are carved into 4 stone panels, arranged almost haphazardly at different heights along a network of rails. The panels are affixed to a set of rails that curve and crisscross in patterns that remind you of seaweed. There are 4 depressions in the wall behind the rails, in which the panels look like they would fit. The panels show up variously a barren shore, a city in flames, a flourishing city, and a tidal wave. Arrange them. It appears that any panel can be slid into any depression by following the network of rails. Which panel into the first? I believe it's... First the city in flames. Once the panel matches the recess on the wall, you gently press on it, it slides in without resistance and locks into place. The second one is the tidal wave. Then the barren shore. And then the flourishing city. The remaining panels retract and lock into place. Behind the heavy stones there is a metallic groan and then a steady whir. A small tile about waist high slides back. Beneath there is a carving. It shows an image of an ocean wave curled around a crescent moon. Perform the sign of the tide on the hidden carving. You curl your hand as Kyoto had done and position it over the carving of the wave. Then, using your other hand, you trace the arc of the crescent with your index and little fingers. Interesting. A heavy rumble stirs the ground, and from all around you comes the sound of rushing water. I'm guessing at this point, considering the blue glow, we can walk right across the water. We have another way out here. We must be close. Yes, I believe this is it. Let me drop a save here. Alright, let's use this. Embedded in this deep, semicircular slab is what looks to be a vessel for the sprinkling of holy water. In this context, however, it looks more like a lever. There are images engraved on the wall behind it. One of a rising wave, one of an open gate. So here we must make the choice. Do we let them free, or do we perform the rising? Performing the rising feels like it would be a mercy. Letting them free would let them live and move on to make new memories, but with the state they're in, that could be dangerous and risky. It's a harder choice than you think. Many who are nice would, of course, go to the open gate because you can't just kill a mass of people. It seems so cruel. But at the same time, considering what they've been going through all this time, literally losing their minds and memories and literally going crazy, sending them out there could be dangerous for themselves and for others. Killing them almost seems a mercy. As harsh as it is, I'm going to point it toward the rising wave. A faint trickle of water is audible at the edge of your hearing. It grows steadily into a rising torrent. Human voices echo through the stone halls, pleading, gurgling, screaming. and then silence. With a click, the machine releases its hold on the strange rod. You pack the vessel away.
If you hadn't drowned the Watcher, then their blubbering goddess would have, with a lake of smothering tears.
Very harsh. But it just seemed like what should have been done. I suppose... And this is where they all got washed out. The water rises, flows into here, and sends them out onto the cave. Out onto the cliffs. I'm sorry. It was meant to be a mercy. Little else. Letting you free would have been too harsh, I feel. We can go see him, although, before we do, I'm actually curious, there is this one room we have not yet entered. I wonder what happens if we do try to enter it and see what's inside. I'm gonna give a quick save for a moment. Maybe there's some information he has hidden in here. Oh, we have the High Abbot's key. We have the Abbot's quarters. Let's see. Selected correspondences of Giftbringer Iden. I think that's nothing special. The Moons of Aora. Aha! A trap.
Eyes are peeled.
Okay, disarm. Let it go. Hurdle. Uh-oh. That sounded worrying. Alright, let's see what's inside. Journal of the High Abbot. This volume appears to serve many functions. There are notes in it detailing schedules and routines at the Abbey. There are favorite passages from Andrite text, annotated with personal insights. There are also descriptions of dreams. Many seem purely symbolic, but one entry is of interest. It had been long since I dreamt of my rising, yet now another rising soon upon us. This is the 5th time in a week. Perhaps channeled here I can put it to rest. I am walking through the halls of silence. I feel eyes on me from all sides, angry, vengeful eyes. I arrange the panels and curl my hands into the sign of the tide. The right is the wave, the left tracing the crescent moon with my 2 outer fingers. The way opens to me. I climb the steps, and Andra's witness is installed there, the old aspergillum, set to operate the valves. I use it like a lever, and the water rises. There are angry shouts, and when I cover my ears, they are louder still. But the water continues upward, far past where it should. I climb as high as I can, but I feel it, icy on my feet. Then it is over my head, and I cannot breathe. Suddenly I am outside the reliquary, looking at the Veil of Tears. The witness is in my hand, and the veil parts for it. I step through to the one place in the Abbey I feel protected. Only when I pass inside, I come out in total darkness. I call for help. I'm shouting, screaming for help. There is no answer. I stop. I sit there in the dark, waiting for what seems like ages. Then I realize I don't know who I am. Well, let's see if, now that we've done that, pity that we ended up in a hostile state. Well, that the trap ended up happening. Okay. Well, I'm going to end this episode here because it's gone on about long enough. Next episode, we will bring him Andra's witness, speak with him, and see what happens next. Till then, I am Chester44, also known as Falai. That is Laniara, Maneha, Kana, Durance, Aloth, and Sigani. This has been a Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity, and I shall see you all next time.